Hello everyone, welcome back to Patriot Prepper. Today we're going to be diving into something crucial for the everyday prepper and anyone that's serious about personal safety. And that's going to be EDC, or everyday carry. I'm going to break down why I carry each item that I do and the philosophy behind it, why EDC matters, and some important tips on how your EDC can adapt to different situations to keep you from becoming a target or a victim. Let's start with the big question. Why carry an EDC? Well, for me, it's all about preparedness. EDC is our first line of defense in a shit hit the fan scenario event. From unexpected dangers in the city to natural disasters. Statistics shows that nearly 60% of people feel unprepared for emergencies.
Robbery suspects.
Take a look at this video. Last month, two suspects are seen trying to rob a man standing near a gas pump on MLK in Southeast Houston. Houston police say the suspects took only a little bit of cash. That's because the victim dropped his money on the ground. You can see the suspects trying to scrounge what they can before running from the scene. Now, if you know anything, please contact Crime Stoppers.
A good EDC setup, however, can give you an advantage and also a sense of control. Think of EDC as a toolkit, one that's simple, portable, and specifically designed to help you manage common risk and emergencies. It's kind of like having peace of mind in your pocket. And remember, carrying EDC does not mean you're out there looking for trouble. It actually means that you're ready for trouble if it finds you. Now let's go ahead and break down my EDC. We're going to start with the Glock 19. This is my Glock 19. And typically I carry a spare magazine. So why carry a firearm? Well, for me, it's all about the responsibility to protect myself and my family if the situation calls for it. The Glock 19 is reliable, it's compact, it's been tested in various high stress situations, proven, that the Glock 19 is up for the job. Next, my phone. I keep my phone on me at all times for several reasons. One, to keep in contact with my family, to contact emergency services if needed, and to keep up with local and nationwide news and updates, and of course Candy Crush. Next up, a flashlight. This is a little Browning Alpha Max. It may seem like a small item, but actually it's a lifesaver, especially in low light situations. Did you know that about 80% of all violent crimes happen at night? A flashlight isn't just about seeing in the dark. It can be used as a deterrent and a way to identify potential threats. Then we have my knife, an essential tool for any prepper. My knife has multiple uses, from self-defense for survival tasks like cutting cordage or opening packages. When seconds matter, having a good blade can mean the difference between handling a situation quickly and effectively or wasting precious times. I also carry a multi-tool. This is a Leatherman. This gives me the ability to have some of the most common tools like screwdrivers, pliers, wire cutters, saw, file, can opener with me at all times. This is a great tool to keep on you at all times, and I would highly suggest keeping a multi-tool on you at all times. So now onto the basics. So my wallet and cash. Cash could be invaluable, especially in emergencies where cards might not work, power outages, natural disasters, or maybe if you're traveling outside the U.S. In remote areas or something like that. Cash is king. I know it's old school, but in a pinch, it could save your life. And I keep cash on me at all times. So next, I have my watch. This is actually a smartwatch. The smartwatch, it actually gives me the ability to make phone calls, send text messages. If my phone was to get lost, stolen, damaged, something like that. The only downside of this watch actually is having to charge it every 18, 20, 24 hours, depending on how much you use the watch. Next would be another small but vital item to keep on you is a lighter, a big lighter. Fire is one of the most basic elements of survival, providing warmth, light, a way to cook food. Big lighters, they're inexpensive, but their value in an emergency situation is priceless. I'm telling you, you want to keep a big lighter on you at all times. So also, I carry a tourniquet. I know this might seem a little extreme, but it's one of the best tools to deal with trauma, right? In a severe injury scenario, a tourniquet can save lives by stopping blood loss until you get medical help. Very important piece of gear to have on you. So next is my survival bracelet made out of paracord. This could be used countless ways, from setting up traps, repairing gear. Also has a little compass, a whistle, and then a little striker and ferro rod. And then finally, so I keep a little small roll of duct tape. This is Gorilla tape. It's lightweight, versatile. It can be used for everything from repairing gear, emergency first aid. You never know when you'll need some good old duct tape. So now that I showed you pretty much my EDC gear, what I carry typically on a daily basis, one thing I want to mention, one important thing about EDC, it's not a one size fits all. Your setup should adapt to you, your environment, and your activity. For example, if I was going into a high crime area, I might focus on more self-defense items, and maybe some medical items. Or if I'm heading out to the wilderness, I might add items like a compass, a Sawyer Mini, or life straw. Remember, situational awareness plays a huge part in EDC. Don't carry the same items or kit for every occasion. Think ahead. Is it a high crime area? Are there specific tools that you may need? Being adaptive makes you a harder target and reduces your vulnerabilities. Now for some tips and tactics that can make the most out of your EDC. First, always keep your gear accessible. In an emergency, time is everything. Train yourself to access each item quickly and efficiently. Even the best tools are useless if you can't get to them when you need them. Second, I would say practice with your EDC items regularly. For instance, know how to load, unload, clear a jam in your firearm. Practice deploying your knife and using a tourniquet. The goal is to develop muscle memory so that in high stress moments, you're not fumbling around. That makes sense. Third would be prioritize OPSEC, operational security. Don't flaunt your EDC or draw unnecessary attention. Remember, one of the best defenses is blending in. If the people around you don't see you as a target, you're already as an advantage. Another tip is to routinely check your items. Check it for wear, tear. Keep your flashlight batteries fresh. Make sure your knife is sharpened. Make sure your tourniquet is in good condition. Maintaining the gear is part of the responsibility. And lastly, one of the things that I didn't show right here on the table, but is to always carry a backup plan. See, EDC is part of a bigger system. If you have a car kit or bug out bag at home, consider how they complement each other and your items that you carry on a daily basis. EDC is just part of the beginning. All right, guys. So in conclusion, ultimately, EDC is all about being prepared, not scared. By carrying a carefully selected set of tools, we are investing in our safety and independence. It's not about expecting the worst. It's about being ready if the worst happens. So thank you all for watching. Hope y'all liked the video. Remember, it's those who prepare today survive tomorrow. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. Please share these with the people you like, you love. That's all I have for y'all today. Patriot Prepper out.